working. And I'll give an example. In 2022, I saw with my own eyes situation where women would go with their husbands to the voting booth. So you go through the process and you go to the voting booth, you stand aside, he does the voting for you. It happened. And as I was sharing this story, I got other people saying, hiya, even in my area it happened.
Yes.
Hiya, even in my area it happened. Which means in this era, we've got women who are not able to vote. So how will I vote for my female candidate if it is my husband who is doing it on my behalf? How am I going to do that? And that's why I emphasize, we need to, one, start by having the societal conversation. But two, here is where the legal backing comes in. Unless you have a special case, unless you're a person with disability, why are you going, unless you are unable to read, why are you going with someone who is not an agent or an IEBC attendant to the booth? Because we don't know if you've been held at ransom. We don't know if someone has, bribed you. We don't know if you're being blackmailed. Why are you going with someone at the voting booth? That's where the legal backing comes in. When we talk about the elective seats and the elected leaders, this is where the balance comes in. Number one, political parties have been told this is the direction to go. Yeah. And I will tell you, if you have intimate conversation with some of the nominated leaders, let me say, elected not so much, but some of the nominated leaders, they will tell you, I got this position because I used to wake up and go to my party leader's house to serve tea at the time when we had gone to the Supreme Court. That is why I was given this position. Others will tell you, for me, during campaign, I used to wake up and go and mop the whole floor. So for them, it is not just enough to be qualified. It is not just enough to have your papers. You have to go a step further and almost break your back to get it. And so if that is what is happening in political parties, if in political parties